Welcome to Hover Tactics Week 3 updates, 9 more weeks to go. Hover Tactics is a Unity URP game and it is basically a hover mech combat simulation game with some strategic elements in it. This game is being developed in collaboration with HomeTeam GameDev community. If you wanna join HomeTeam GameDev community, the link to join them is in the description below. Here are the additions and changes for this week. Thiago did a lot of things with the boost. Basically, Thiago improved and fixed the boost. Now it is there and it works really good. Felipe Daughtry added second rock model, Patrick added third rock model. They both are looking very good and neat. Thank you both of you, and also thank you Thiago for the boost. Will McKay added two creator models, and I did radial weapon, minimap, mech display group, shield mechanics, some sound effects, rifle, melter, switch, teleport particles, and improved and tweaked a lot of things in the game. So it's playtime and let's check out the game. Here's the game, and as you can see, there is the rock, and there are also creators, right? Yep, that's the contributions. Here's the game, and now as you can see on the top left, there's the mini map, and there's the mech display group, basically displaying the stats of the other mechs, the all three bars, HP, power, and shield, and they are being displayed on top left with the mini map. And as you can see, the shield mechanic is now working. The shield is being depleted as the time goes on. But for this one, it's not, because the shield is not being used with this. But and there is also the blue marks, blue points, which means the harmless buildings. And there is also the sounds. Yeah, the rifle sounds. Now it's looking really cool. Yeah, it's pretty decent now. Let's change it. And there is the other guy. And as you can see, the shield mechanic is going on, and when the shield gets 0, then you lose the game. Basically the game restarts, and Calamity is going to get to the 0. But anyways, here's the melter. I've improved it. Now it's more reddish, and yeah, it works really nice. And there is also the sound with this, right? Yeah, pretty good sound. And as you can see, the game restarted simply because Calamity gets to 0 shield. So yeah, right now the shield mechanic is maybe it needs some tweaking, but that's how it is, that you have to switch mech, otherwise you will lose. And once you switch to the other mech, the shield replenishes, right? So you have to like balance the shield numbers, otherwise the shield will be 0. And for some reason I have restarted and things get a little dark, so this is a bug. So I'm gonna restart the game, and here you go. Now the lighting is back. I don't know what's the problem with the lighting. Let me show you the boost now. So the Wyvern has a special boost. Basically it teleports, and that's what I wanted to show you first. If I press space, or basically boost button, see, it just jumps from one point to the other. That's what teleport is. And the amazing point of this thing is that I can now cross the laser fence with the Wyvern, right? And that is the feature that I really wanted, because I wanted Wyvern to cross some of the things that the other mechs cannot cross. There we go. And if I, select the Calamity, I can, okay, Chronos don't have enough shield, so I'm gonna go to Chronos. Alright, and now here, there we go. He's replenishing, I don't know, the shield is getting replenished. And now, if I press space, there is the boost. See, how cool is that? And if I change it, let's yeah, this one don't have the boost, this one actually has the teleport, and it also has a sound. No, it may not have a sound, but yeah, the switching mech has a sound now, right? So yeah, that's also something I want to say. With Calamity now, it can do radial boom. So let me just show it to you. Boom! How cool is that? And things also get destroyed when they are inside the boom, or they're inside this radial attack, right? So yeah, and yeah, there's this issue that now they have 0 HP and they are not destroyed, and they actually get affected by the radial boom attack, which is weird. Of course there are bugs, but there's very good progress going on. And there's also these particles, teleport particles, and I hope you like the update. For the next week, we are going for buildings, rails, pylon, and generators. And I've removed trees and bushes simply because I kind of realized that we don't need trees and bushes in our Mars, Mars, right? Because the Mars don't have trees and bushes So I removed them, and it also decreased the scope a little bit. So yeah, that's a good thing. Always a positive, scope decreasing. And yeah, the item pickup, the enemy hover mech, enemy buildings that shoot fire, and the switch. Basically a general switch on which if the mech shoots, then it toggles. It can toggle laser fans and open closes the gate. And then there's also the portal projectile weapon for Wyvern, and then there is the guided missile launcher for Calamity, along with boom attack for Calamity, which I have implemented, but it's work in progress. It needs some fixes, as you have already seen. A lot of sound effects. Now all the audio tracks are in a separate column at the end of the Trello board. Something to keep in mind when you are hunting sounds. Right? So thank you for your contributions and for watching the updates. I hope that you're having a good day and nice time. Thank you. Goodbye.